O's penalty kill looked phenomenal tonight. Kind of talk about what you guys learned maybe from last week's series at OSU, going into practice this week and taking it into this weekend here against CC.
Yeah, I think, I mean, they're a good team. They're skilled. They can move the puck around. I thought we did a good job not giving any seam passes. When we did give up some looks, obviously your best penalty killer is your goaltender. And I thought Ollie was tremendous in there. We didn't, you know, when they did get pucks to the net, sometimes you get some garbage goals, but his rebound control was good. Whenever there was any rebounds, we were able to get clears away from the net. So that part was good, and a big part of it was Ollie was really good in that first night.
What do you say to your goalie after he had 43 saves and one in overtime? He just can't get there, but a really good night for him overall. And, you know,
What do you mean can't get there?
What's that?
What do you mean can't get there?
The last shot, I'll need to watch it again, but it was a tough play for him to make.
Yeah, he made the original save.
Yeah.
Made the original save, and their guy, who was a defenseman, he got the second stab at it. Obviously, you know, he did his job, but that wasn't a mistake. And, you know, games like that was a winnable game. We talked to our guys, and we talked about the growing pains that we're going to have to go through. But the two goals that we gave up was from a set breakout, and so they went end to end. So we had a defenseman, we weren't in our shape. That's you know, old defenseman, that just can't happen. And then on the winning goal, we had a turnover, a bad turnover, and we couldn't get a change. So a forward got caught playing D, and their guy obviously went right around us. So you can't give up goals when they go end to end like that. It just can't happen if you want to have a chance to win hockey games.
I feel like you guys brought a lot of physicality tonight. Would you see like guys just fighting for every puck? Did you see that?
Yeah, I thought a physical play was good, and we had segments in the game where we had them pinned down. We need more of it, and when we didn't have the puck, it was mostly because we lost some puck battles and stick battles. I thought we were weak along the walls to get plays out of the zone. You know, they're a good skating team. I thought they're quicker on pucks and they're able to outnumber us, and that's how we got pinned down a couple of times. And then also, I think our face-offs were probably under 50%. Obviously, when you're winning face-offs, you start with the puck. So we got to clean that up. But, you know, I thought some guys stepped up, and again, they're a good team. They're a good team. They can skate, they can get up and down. They got some D that can pack the puck and move it up to their skilled forwards. So, but again, I thought that game was winnable. I thought our guys did a good thing. And you like to say you deserve to win. You look at the shot total, but if you look at it, again, some of it, not all of it, was from the perimeter. And when they did get some great A's, all it was good net.
Talk about that being a game you could win, and it was really tight throughout, you know, to the very end. What's the message to the guys now as you head into tomorrow? And, you know, some guys might be a little banged up after such a physical game, to really keep their confidence and their energy high going into tomorrow night.
Yeah, good question. Again, I don't want to keep referring back to growing pains or youth. And we've talked about situational game management, and we've been, it's hurt us. It's about managing the puck, knowing the score, knowing the time on the clock, having smart changes, stuff like that. And at times, we don't do that. And it's fundamental hockey. If we play straight fundamental hockey, I think that game's more winnable. At times, you're turning pucks over, they come back at us, you get pinned down, you get tired, and then it takes longer to recover to put our guys back on the ice. And at times, we didn't do that. I thought we were really consistent in managing the game the way it was going. And when we did manage it, you saw it, a good 10 minutes in the third period, we spent more time in our zone. So we got to learn from that. And, you know, it shouldn't take another 6 games. I'm hoping our guys learn. A hard lesson learned is what the message was. And you got to understand situational awareness and what it takes to win tight games like this. And hopefully we learn. I told our guys, you got to flush yourself, learn from it. Let's reset. Let's be better tomorrow.
And, you know, with the high shot total, we kind of saw, you know, you take Graham out of the game, put Ollie in there. Can we expect to see Ollie back in goal tomorrow night, or is it still kind of a situation you might, maybe a game time decision?
Yeah, we'll look at the video and break it down a little bit. And, we'll sort through it, we'll make a decision on what it is to the start.
Last thing, what do you think the guys could have done better in overtime specifically, so the next time you're in that situation, better outcome?
Well, we had, I think Medrick Bulldog had a real good luck, so that was our grade A. And we started with the puck, I think we had it for 2.5 minutes, and then we had that turnover, and they got it. And again, you gotta make smart, hard plays, because one mistake, especially when it's 3-on-3, ends up in the back of it like it did. And, you know, we made a poor decision, we got burned. And so we have a game plan going in, how to play 3-on-3. For the most part, we followed it, except for that one mistake that ended up back in the net. Just like any other sport, turnovers and mistakes, they kill you. And with who we are right now and what we're trying to do, you have to follow the game